Hello friends, today our topic is embedded PLC. In this lecture, I will give you complete introduction of the embedded PLC software RX500, and I will give you complete basic of the programming of the embedded PLC RX500. So after 1 hour, I hope you will learn complete basic of the tools of the programming like timers, counters, move command and addition, subtraction of the mathematical function. I hope you will learn everything in 1 hour. So first we will download the software, and let's come on the software. How to download the software? Let's come simple, write YouTube. We will go to YouTube channel. And right here is Ion Engineering Solution is our channel. Simple right here, Ion Engineering. Solution. Okay. And press the Ion Engineering Solution. You have to go playlist. You can see here is the overall Mitsubishi instrumentation and others programmings. So you have to press Allen Bradley, and in this video you have to go to in description. You can see here the Rslogix500 software, and press here. This is a Google Drive in which I have saved the Allen Bradley RX500 software. So you can see here there is a RX links and RX Logic emulator. Allen Bradley RX Logix is a Macrolit 830. So you have to download this one, RX links emulator and Macrolit. So simple, you press this one. And download this one. Same way for RX Logic emulator, press right click and go to download. Okay, and same for RX links. You can see three softwares start to download: RX links, RX emulator and Macrolit. Okay. Rslogix, Rxlinks and Rslogix Emulate. So we will open 3 software at a time. As we know, Rslogix is Emulate, this is a simulator software, and Rslogix MicroStarter, this is a programming software of the embedded PLC. And last one is the Rslink Classic, this is a driver software. So first you have to open this one and available driver types. So we want to link over Rslogix Micro with emulator. This is the emulator, so we will choose the emulator drivers. So you can see this is a Rslogix500 emulate driver. Okay, this driver will automatically link your both software, this programming and this one emulate. This is a simulation software. So I will select this one. If you have your PLC, you can choose RS232 DF1 device. This is for your RS232 communication between PLC and your software. So this time I have no PLC, so I will choose emulator. This is a simulation software and add new one. Okay, and this is our station number 1. This is our 1 station, so I will select 1 and press OK. It is a running. Okay, this now you can close this one. You can see this is a software is link. Now you have to open your programming software and choose your PLC. I will choose Rslogix500 analog. Okay, now you configured your this software. So I will use controller properties and go to controller communication, and you have to select this one EMO 500. Okay, and press how active, and you have to select this one and press OK and press OK. This is a common communication path. This is my PLC, my PC name, and this is a driver path. Press OK. You will see this is a driver emulate 500 is activate. So before I start my programming, I will tell you some introduction of the software. If you want to do some online work, you can select from there. For PLC to go online, download, upload option, and this one is your inputs, is the bits. You can see this is a close, this is a coils, this is your outputs, and you can see the timers. This is the inputs and outputs. This is a comparison commands. This is the add, subtraction, multiplication, all things you will use in this programming. So let's start the programming. You can see more here. This is a output table. This is all output of the selected PLC, and this is the inputs of the selected PLCs. Okay, and this one is the status binary. This is a timer. This is a counter. This is a integers. For storing the integers, you can use N7 command. So let's start our programming. First I will take inputs and outputs programming addresses. So I will use here this red color indicate this is selected rungs. Okay, so I will choose here, this is our input, normally open, and there are two methods to addressing of this input. First one is you go to input table, and if you want to choose this one, pick and drag on this point. Okay, you can, this is a I0 and 0. Okay, this is a one method, and other method is you can also address by typing. you can see this is the I00. So if I want to choose another inputs, I will press I double comma 0 and 1. Let's see, this is a input 1, input 2 is a comment. It will read this input 2. Okay, this is one method. This is the second method. You choose any one according your no. Next, this I will take output, and same you can choose output by this table. This is our drag one, this one. You can see is the addressing of the inputs and outputs. Now I will compile it. This is a compiling icon. You can see verify has complete and no error found. Okay, so I will now download this program to my emulators. First I will save it. This is our test number 1. This is okay. Yes, do you want to go to online? Yes, I want to go to online. No, I want to go to run mode. Yes, I want to go to run mode. No, this your software is run mode. There are two method to just one is the toggle bit, it will on, and again you toggle bit, it will on, and your output are always on. Okay, this other method is if you open input table, this is a 1. If you write 0, it will go to off. Again this way 0, it will off. I can change my status by clicking 1, it will on. If I want to on this one on my by my table, so I will write here 1, it will 1, and our output will on. Okay, this is our programming for input and output addressing method. Okay, now I will go to offline. Okay, now I will take this one rung branch. So you can see here, I will put here. You have to select this one, and you can see here it is a branch. So I will add input here. Okay, and second input I will add there. Okay, and same way I can address my input by dragging. Yes, okay. So you can compile this one. This is a no error, and download this one your software and go to online. Run mode. You will see. So I will toggle bit to change my status of the inputs, and you can see here this is the output on. Okay, go to offline mode. I don't want to save this program. Okay, now I will insert a new rung, and I will take one input, and you can copy this simple copy, and here paste the same input, and you can delete this one. Okay, now I will take one timer, and you can see there is a timer block. This is the on timer, off timer, and RTO. There are 3 timers in this Rslogix Rslogix500 and microstarter. There are 3 timers: timer on, timer off, and RTO. Okay, so I will take this one the timer on. So I will address timer on in this way. You can see our table. You can see here is a total 39 timer 4, all the timer 4, and every timer has is oven dressing. So I will use timer T40. So I will select this one and drag this one. This is a timer 40. Okay, this is the timer base. You can change according to your programming and your project. This is a 1 second, this is a 0.01 second, this is a 0.001. I will take 0.01 second. Okay, and this is a preset value. I want to take like 10 seconds, so I will press 100 because my timer is 0.01 second base time. So this is a accumulative value. When overtime will run, this value will be increased. Okay, and there are 3 bits. This is the enable bit, this is the DN, this is a done bit. Let's use this bit in this program. So I will use, okay, I will program T40. This is our same address of the timer on, and I will use enable, EN. Okay, this is the enable bit. Okay, in second row I will take more 1 timer 4 and 0 done. And last one is timer 4 TT. Okay, you can see here there are 3 bits: EN, enable, TT, and DN. These are done. Okay, so I will use here output. Let's see is the output, and I will copy this one and paste here. I will delete one and I will change clicking by 1. Okay, and same I will copy and simple delete this one to remove, and I will change my output by clicking 2. And same I will copy this one and will add output, paste, and will delete this one. Okay, now I will compile my program. You can see these are no error found. I will download this software in my PLC. Yes, I want to download it and go to online, and I will go to run mode. Okay, and now you can see I will change state 1 over timer start. Let's change the timer value. It's very fast, so I want to change this one. I want to just, so I will change the value like 1000. Okay, and now I will go to download value. Yes. Okay, now I will off this one Okay, you can see here this one, you can see timer is run, and this is the enable. Only your enable input will on, and your TT, this is the opposite of the DN one. When your timer is complete, your done bit is on and your timer is there are 3 bits of the one timer. This is the enable bit, this is the done bit, and this is the TT. So enable, when your timer will be on, this will on. Okay, when your timer is complete, it's done, then this value will be on, this bit will be on. And this is the opposite of the DN, because when your timer will be complete your value, this is the on value, then done will be on and this will be off. So let's download this one. Yes. Okay, now go to run mode. So you can see this timer is off and this value is also off. All the 3 bits is off. When I on this input, you can see enable and TT will be on because timer is running. When timer will equal to 1000, then DN will be on. You can see this on and this TT is off. Okay, this is a timer on. You can see. Okay, so you can use any bit according your program and according your project. So it's depend upon you. You want to use done bit, you want to use TT bit, and you want to enable bit. So now I will take off timer, because you know this is a timer on. When I on input, then this timer start to work. But in case of the off timer, when this bit will be off, then it will work. So I will take off timer. I will see timer off. You can change this one, TOF. Okay, this is the timer off, and you can use any value from this table for timer off. All timer can be used for timer on, timer off, and RTO, retain timer. Okay, so I will take timer off, and again I will save this one, and I will download this one to my PLC and go to run mode. No, time off. When I will toggle this input, you can see our timer is still off. Okay, it's off, and done bit is on and enable bit on. Okay, when I off this input, you can see then our timer off will start. Enable will be off and done will be off when it will complete it. Okay, again you can see when I on this one, timer will be now start, and I will off the toggle bit, you can see no timer will be start to work because it's a timer off. When your input will be off, then this timer will be start to work, and your 3 bit will be work according to your timer off. Again I want to show you how to working. This is on, this is a timer start will work because it's a timer off, it's not timer on. When you off this value, then it will start to work. Okay, so this is a timer off. Now last one is the retain timer. So I will go to offline, and I don't want to save this program, and I will choose RTO. This is a retain timer. Okay, same timer value you can use. You also can change your value according to your and I can use the RTO. Is the RTO. Okay, and let's say I will take 1 second. So save this one and go to download. After download, move to run mode. Okay, let's see what is the working of the RTO. When I will on toggle bit, it start to work. Okay, it start to work, and but when I off this one, it will stop, but it will still had a cumulative value 10. Is a cumulative value 10. Again I will start. It will start from current value 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But I will off this one. It will stop on current value 19. It will now go to 0. But in on timer it will go to 0. Let's take off timer for testing. You will see timer on. Okay, and save this one and go to download. Okay, and go to run mode. Okay, when I will on my input, it start to work, but when I off the input, it go to 0. This is a timer on different and RTU different. On timer will be work when your input will on. Okay, but when I off the input, it value will go to 0. But in case of RTU, this value remain save the current value. Go to RTU and I will take here is 0.01 for fast working. So save this one and download in your PLC and go to on mode and go to run. I will take toggle bit on. Now you can see it's working. When I stop this one, on current value it will stop for 30. Again when I will on, it start to work, and according to soft. Okay, in this way your RTU is working. Okay, now I will close all one. I will delete all the. So now we will take counters. There are two types of counter up and counter down. So I will take here as one input, this one, and I will trace by this table. You can see here this is one input, and I will take one counter up. Okay, you can test your counter by taking here. You can, this is a total 31 counters. So I will take this one C50. This is our counter, and I will select like 10 values. Okay, and I will zero on, and I will take here one more input for counter. This is our counter number C50 DN. I will take is done bit. is the done bit of counter up. Okay, and I will take one output and I will trace by taking this one. Okay, now compile your program. Is there no error? Simple to go to is the same. Go to download. Okay, and run mode. Simple click toggle bit is the count 1, and same way again toggle value 2. You can change the value by this one. I will give 0, again 1. You can see is counting the value 0, 1, 0, 1. I have to press 10 times for counting the counter value. We can understand this one. And you can see this time your done is 0 is off because it's not equal to 10. When I press one more time, it will on. Okay, is your counter up. There are two types of the counter up and counter down, and you can use counter down in same way. I simple write here counter down. Okay, and I will say I forgot to say this one. I have to again run the program. Simple, I will take one input. Okay, and counter down. Okay, and give the any value from table. I will take like this 501. Okay, and I will like -5. And I will compile the program, and I will download this software to my PLC and go to run mode. This is equal to down -1. Again toggle -2. It is working to negative way in down counter. Okay, now I will again counter up is a -7. Now your done bit is off. Okay, so in this way you can use count down. Okay, now I will go to offline mode. I will delete this one. Now I will tell you how to use move command. So let's go on the move command. This is a comparison command, and I want to use move command. Okay, it's a move command. How do we use move command? So let's take one input. Okay, writing one input, and I will program this one. Okay, and I will use now move command. Press here, and source, like I want to move command 1000 value. Okay, and my designation is, you can see this is the integer. I will use this one. Okay, so when I will on this command, this value automatic move from 1000 value to move N70. So I will take more input, and use another input res. Okay, input 2, and again I will use move command. Okay, and like this value N7, or decimal value I will take more integer like this one. Okay, at this time you can see the question mark, it had no value. This integers have no values, is the 0 values, and I will compile the program. You can see the no error found, and go to download, and go to run mode. Okay, you can see this time source has 1000 value and designation has 0 value, 0 0. When I will press input 1, this value is moved to N7 1000. Okay, this time source N70 has 1000 value, but still it has 0 value because I did not own this value. When I will own this one, you can see this value is moved N7 100, and this way we can use move command. Okay, so after move command, now I will tell you comparison command is a comparison. We can compare. So I will go to offline. Okay, so I will delete this one. Simple press delete button. So I will take one input, go to user and take input, and take any input here. Okay, now you have to compare, and I will use the equal, is not equal, is less than, is greater than, is this is a less than equal, and is a greater one. Like last thing I will take equal. I have to press here and equal command, and you can see I will take, let's see, is a 1000, and source to also 1000, and it will own over some output. And I will take output this one, Okay. Again one more insert rung and take input, and we'll take this one. Okay, and let's take one move command here. And I want to move 100 value to N7 0. Okay. So I will take one input, same input, copy and paste, and I will change the value by clicking 2. Okay, and now I will use again comparison command, and like I will use less than, no, I will want to take less than or equal. Okay, so I will click here and I will use less than and equal. This is a less than or equal value, and I will take N7 0, and I will do 999. This is a less than from 100. So I will again take one output for this rung. So I will take output and press 0 0 1. Okay, now compile the program. This is a has been found error, has been found. It's showing is here some error. I want to check here. These are rung 0, and in this value I have some mistake. Error open cannot constant. This is our not constant. We have to press some N7 0 and N7 1. So I can compile this, and that's this time no error. So I have to move some value in 7.1. So I will take one more rung here, insert it down. So I will take input, like I will copy this one and paste here, and I will change value by clicking 2, and I will use move command, and where I will move like 87 value here to N7 2, sorry 1. Okay, so now I will compile this one. This time is no error. So I will download this one to my PLC. Okay, now I will do rung mode. Let's start. First I will move my 87 value to N7. This time I want 70 value, so I will move this. You can see the 87. This is a move 87 value. So I will use again second command for N7. So I will toggle this one. Or 100 value is move in N7 and 87, and you can see this is not equal value, so our output is 0, it's not on. And same there, a 100 is greater than 99, so it will not go to on because I have used less than and equal. So in this case a greater one value. So I want to change the value like I first go to offline and like 100 value, and here is also again 100 value, this time equal. So I will compile the program and again to download the program onto my PLC and go to run mode. Now I will on this one, this value go to move. You can see this time this output on because A1 the source A had 0 value and source B had 99. This is a less than 0 is less than to 99, so it will on. Okay, this command is will okay because both condition less than and equal. In this case less than is working because 0 is less than to 99, so this output is on. But in this case 0 is not equal to 100 because I have used equal command, so it is off. So I will toggle this one. You can see it should be on. I will no, these are both equal. Okay, so I will on this toggle bit, it will on because when I put input and both are equal, it go to on. But in case of this one is off because 100 is greater than to 99, so in this case output is off. So you can use other commands like equal, not equal, less than, greater than, and less than and equal, and greater than and equal. Okay, now I will go to offline. I will delete all programs. Now I will tell you about mathematics, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So let's take one input. And you can see here, okay. Now I will take some mathematics like addition, like I will take 100 and take 200. Okay, take one more input. And I will subtraction will use, and here I will take 100 and B is 50. Okay, and let's compile the program. Again error has been found, and error, what is the error? You can check by this one. Both not must be constant, one should be integer like this one. So we have to use integers, source 1. So I will take this one, I will move here, and I will move other one here, integer 1, the N7 one. Okay, so I have to use one command for move command to move some integer in this N7 and N7 1. So I will add here and use some input. and use here. I will move this one to here. Okay, and I have to use one move command. I have to click here and move. Like I want to move 100 value to N7 on 0. Okay, I want to more add run. And use one same input, copy and paste here, and read this one, and use move command. Okay, and like 200 value, like 50 value, and output is N7 1. Okay, now compile the program, and you can see again saying is some error. So we have to check what is the error. Okay, we have also forgot to press destination. Like when add will be of source A and source B will be added, it will move some integer. So I will press 7 20 like. Okay, and same destination of this fraction should be N7 like 10. Okay, now compile the program. This time it had no error. So okay, so we forgot to give the address of the destination. This is the source 1, it will add, and this value will be moved on this N720. Okay, so we compile the program. Is the okay, is the no error, and go to download. So first I will move the values by toggle 1. Okay, you can see N7 1 has 50 value, N7 and 100 value. So you can see this time over source 1 has 100 value, source 2B has 200 value, but this time it has value 0 because I did not on my input. When I on my input, you can see 100, 200 plus 100 equal to 300, a value to move, and 720. So same case 50 and 50, it should be 0 value, and when you toggle 1 and value have to move 0. Okay, in this way you can use mathematical function, and this is addition, this is subtraction, and same way multiplication, division, and square root, negate, and convert to BCD, and convert from BCD. So you, according your program, your project, you can use any mathematical function in this way. Okay, and I will go to offline. So I will delete all the program. So last one, I will take one more mathematical function. This is a multiplication and division for your understanding. So I will take one more input, and okay, and use move command. As move the some value 100, like 100 to some integers and 7 0. Okay, and I will copy this one and paste here. Okay, now I will use multiplication, and source one is like 100, like, and 7, and sort B like 20, and it value should be moved like 110. Okay, and compile the program. There no error found, and go to download. Okay, and now go to run mode. Okay, when you press this one, both input on, and you can see where source 1 has 100 value and source 2b has 20 value. When 20 multiplied by 100 equal to 20,000. Okay, this is a multiplication of the two digits, source A and source B. Okay, you have any question regarding this lecture, you can raise a question in comment box, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and also like, share our video with your friends. Okay, bye.